Dear ones, the general education sector in Kerala today excels in our country. The intervention of the state government under the leadership of Honorable Chief Minister Sri Pinarayi Vijayan were crucial to revitalize the general education scenario. The general education rejuvenation campaign implemented during 2017-2021 imprinted grand impacts to revamp this sector. As part of this, we have been able to achieve many infrastructure and academic achievements in the field of general education. Our teachers, students, parents and the general public worked together to materialize a number of innovative academic practices in the arena which are being discussed around the world today as part of raising our schools to international standards. We have identified 24 innovative academic initiatives covering various districts in Kerala in 4 categories, namely lower primary, upper primary, high school and higher secondary, just before the COVID pandemic scenario. A committee of academic experts screened all these projects and we present them as testimonies of academic excellence from government and aided schools in Kerala. We documented such innovative practices in written as well as digital form for future posterity and other educational institutions as sharing of best practices. Proper convergence of various academic institutions including DGE, Samagra Shiksha Kerala, KITE, State Institute of Educational Technology and DIETS were ensured during the selection and documentation of these academic initiatives. I formally present these digital documents and congratulating all those people who involved for materializing this venture. Thank you.
Marayamuttam is a green village located in the valley of the Western Ghats in Kerala's capital district of Thiruvananthapuram. This is a village that throbs with the memories of King Marthandavarma, the 18th century ruler. Located in the heart of this village is the 117 years old Government International School, a beacon of knowledge. The remnants of Pandavanpara, an abode of humans during the megalithic age, still stand high with grandeur. Marayamuttam temple located on the bank of River Neyar, the birthplace of the social renaissance in Kerala, is located nearby. Established in the year 1903, this school was taken over by the government during the reign of His Highness Moolam Tirunal, the ruler of Travancore. In 1957, the first government of Kerala raised it to the status of a high school. Higher secondary classes were started in the year 2001 and in 2019, the school was upgraded to international standard. The educational program Vayana Perugum Vidyalayam, a school where reading swells, was designed with the objective of nurturing reading habits among students as well as enhancing their standard of learning. Comprehensive classroom libraries were set up to ensure easy availability of books. Bookshelves were arranged in all 53 classrooms as part of this. Main objectives of the project are to make creation of knowledge possible inside the classroom, to improve communication skills, to enhance writing aptitude, to create opportunities for self-study, to make the socialization of knowledge a reality, to enable each student to realize his or her abilities and achieve a sense of purpose, to promote self-respect, enhance the standard of learning by promoting reading habit.
Hi friends, this is Government High Secondary School Marayamuttam introducing you the smart students who created wonderful short stories making use of class library. The class library came into existence during 2019-20 academic year. We collected thousands of books from our locality, friends, students, teachers and other famous personalities. Now, we are going through the process of short story making, the pet's world. Here we can see a piece of excellence, Migava, Vayana Perigum Vidyalayam.
We were limited to the four walls of the classroom, but reading led us to the expansive horizon of knowledge. A room without books is like a body without a soul. It was our class library that made our lifeless classrooms come alive. The class library has been leading us into serious reading. Right now, I am reading M.T. Vasudevan Nair sir's anthology of short stories, Ninde Ormaikku, in your memory. There are a lot of poignant tales in it. Of these, my personal favorite is Ninde Ormaikku, a story in which he shares his memories of his own sister, Leela. Dear sister, let me scribble this here in your memory, writes M.T. Hopefully, this library will also scribble on the pages of our memory, the fire of knowledge.
10,000 books were collected through the popular book project, Trivandrum District Panchayat, Sargavayana Sambhurna Vayana program provided to be a blessing for a school where reading swells project of the school. A book brigade comprising the students was constituted for the common conduct of the program. Classrooms became alive and the learning activities became attractive. Learning mathematics became enjoyable for the students.
Let's discuss the edition Sankhya Charitram Tedi in search of the history of numbers. As we discussed earlier, when did numbers originate? For what purpose did primeval men use numbers? Yes, for counting, measurement of land, and time management. The history of evolution of numbers now extends up to the system of negative numbers. So, let's write a report on In Search of the History of Numbers. I shall share a list of reading materials with you. You can refer to these materials in the library. You can work in small groups and submit a report.
The importance of reading in studying science was recognized. +1 and +2 students now look at referencing as an art. The section related to elections in the 9th standard social science textbook made the students read that constitution. A seminar was also organized on the topic, Secular Constitution. Study of language created more opportunities to read. The search for new words took the shape of classroom dictionaries. The linguistic capacity of children is on the rise. The study of science became a breeze for the students through the Vayana Perigum Vidyalayam program. The study of the elements in the periodic table creates new dimensions of reading. Children understood through their reading the history behind the discovery of various elements in the periodic table and the life of the scientists.
I am the element aluminium. My symbol is Al. My atomic number is 13. I was discovered by the scientist Hans Christian Ørsted. My boiling point is 2470 degrees Celsius and my melting point is 660.32 degrees Celsius. My atomic mass is 20.682 mu.
I'm gold. I'm a prehistoric metal. My atomic number is 79. My electronegativity is 2.54. My boiling point is 2970 degrees Celsius and my melting point is 1064 degrees Celsius.
Vayana Perigum Vidyalayam was launched in HSS Marayamuttam, a school of international standard, since 2017 to enhance the otherwise weak habit of reading among adolescent students.
Important days are observed in the school under the initiative of the students. It becomes very attractive. Each of these observations create new worlds of reading and thinking. General reading became popular among not just the students, but also the teachers, in addition to study-related reading. Arrangements were made at the school entrance to facilitate reading by the public. amicable reading sessions were organized in association with rural libraries. Mother Reading Center was set up in the institution to promote reading among the female members of the PTA. This center has evolved into a place training mothers in writing and bookkeeping beyond mere reading.
Today, we have closely understood Vaikom Muhammad Bashir, the prolific writer, as part of our book discussion. We have discussed in detail Bashir's novelette Madulugal, Walls. Bashir made us laugh, weep, and think through his sense of humor. We often laugh away humor, but Bashir's humor has dimensions that make us weep, laugh, and think. That is what makes Bashir special.
Bashir uses local language in his short stories. The language used in all his stories can be understood easily by everyone. During the early days of his early literary career, he wrote under the pen name Prabha.
Marayamuttam School has taken a big leap forward in the field of education. We have achieved international standards and set up class libraries with over 10,000 books and a general library with 15,000 books.
Through the Vayana Perugum Vidyalayam program, the general reading among students has improved in addition to the improvement in their academic reading. Their aptitude for books has grown. Book discussions become quite alive. The seminars, symposiums, and discussions organized by the students become excellent in terms of content. The new set of knowledge acquired through reading enhances the standard of the students. It improves their communication skills and makes their creative writing commendable. The school assembly, led by students, become excellent because of the power of reading.
Vayana Perugum Vidyalayam is a program that we are implementing at Marayamuttam Government Higher Secondary School.
Through the action-oriented program, Vayana Perugum Vidyalayam, reading became popular not just in the school but also in the homes. The use of TV and mobile phones has come down significantly. The standard of education and the level of grades secured by students have improved along with the increase in the number of new students. Reading keeps swelling at Marayamuttam Government International School. Knowledge spreads across the locality through the reading habit the school promotes.
We have already been able to make much headway by meticulously implementing this program.